Hi guys, Yuketsu here. We continue in the story. Act 9. The very famous Blood Aqueduct is a place where you can farm. You can easily hit level 70 here if you choose to. Mobs are level 61 in here. It's also a very famous place to farm the divination card for Tabula Rasa. The 6-linked, no stats, white body armor. Yeah, it's an amazing tool for early game. It's a lot more expensive in the start, in the first few days or even weeks than later on, because yeah, you just have a 6-link and it's so easy to have one this way. Yeah, if you want to, you can spend your time here to either level or to farm the card or just a couple of cards, whatever you want to.
Hail.
We're just selling some items. Now we go back. It's also a good place. Farm some currencies, alteration shots, whatever you want to do. Yeah, but we will continue. Maybe a +1. Okay. It's good. Alright. Yeah, we're just running through. A bit of a dangerous zone sometimes. Some mobs, mob packs can be a bit dangerous. It's embarrassing, you don't want to stand in there. All right. Build is still going strong. I'm not going to buy any items. I am playing in trade. I do have a divine orb, but I want to show you that you can do this easily on the 4-link with just poopy gear. Yeah, you don't need any items. You can, obviously, especially early in the league, you want to spend the chaos, etc., or good items you find, turn it into money, and then buy the items you want. Sure. Well, it depends. If the items are overpriced in the start and then go down, but also it means you get a big power spike and you can do content that you would normally not be able to do. So it's a trade-off. You need to think for yourself if you want to do it. I always invest everything I can into my builds in the start, because the power spike, the value of that power spike is so high. Super worth, for sure. Oh my god. Yeah, some rare mobs drop one base item in rare. Or, sorry, it's an entire group of mobs. And yeah, they all drop the same one. So if it would be a helmet, for example, that would be awesome. I would definitely pick them all up. Yeah. Maybe we get a +1. That's the dream. In the past, I even found a +1 helmet back in Act 2. That was pretty amazing, because that also means your zombies are at one higher level. Everything. Amazing. Okay. We're done. If you want to farm Blood Aqueduct, very easy. Hold Control. Once we're out of the loading screen. Hold Control, left click, click on New Instance, and rinse and repeat.
The dark farewell.
There will be a new zone.
Is gone.
Sell some items. Wait, we want to aug this. Maybe we're lucky. We are not lucky. This is actually a flask I'm going to craft on now. We do have 2 baubles. I'm not going to spend them. Oh. Okay. What are we looking for? +1 charge when you're hit by an enemy. That's pretty cool. And then what we can do is, if the flask only has a prefix, we go to Menagerie. Put in the flask. And then we want... bleeding. It's called off-sealing. So yeah, we want to put this in. Let's see Mobs are level 21, 17, 15, 18. Easy money.
The first ones you are worthy, exile. The ritual
We're done.
is complete.
And we have an amazing flask. We can keep this late into the end game. Okay, perfect. Life flask. If we're bleeding, press the flask. No more bleeding. We continue. In Act 9, there's one more Trial of Ascendancy we do. Then one more in Act 10, and then we do the Labyrinth again. Alright, we are in the Descent. Last time we were in the Ascent, going top left. Now we want to hug the right wall here. Let's see where we're going. Oh, well, crypt. That's the first map. I don't know exactly the level, but yeah. Somewhere starting from Act 9, maybe even in Act 8, you can start finding maps. This is going to be your endgame. This one, in this case, as you can read, is, has map tier 1. That goes up until 15. There are around, I'd say, 140 maps, something like this. And yeah, you want to collect all of them and run all of them. And this is going to be your endgame. Part of it. Huey's endgame is amazing. You decide what you want to do now that we have not only this passive skill tree, but an entire skill tree for the endgame itself. It's great. If you... There was an old saying, if you reach maps, the CEO of Grinding Gear Games, the developers of this game, the CEO is called Chris Wilson. Once you reach maps, Chris Wilson owns your soul. And once you're in maps, I think you'll find yourself in exactly that place. So, sort of hug the right wall in every new area. Ooh, first death. Not yet.
Too much clutter.
Great White Claw. I didn't know that beverages drop from mobs. Oh yeah, I don't need to open those. I just summon some SRS and then we open all the chests. Continue. Now we're in the Bastiri Desert. There are a couple of objectives here. What do we want to do? So, one thing is you will be introduced to the Immortal Syndicate. I'm not sure if you need to clear this, but in this case, just for showcase, we're doing it. So we break into their fortified base. They can be very tough. Damage and defense. Be careful. Then we talk to them, and there's a whole thing how you do this. I'm really not into Syndicate at all. I'm just pressing the right button every time. But it's good experience.
Hard to make new friends.
And certain items can only be retrieved from the Immortal Syndicate. So where are we going? See if we can click on this. More life. Okay, close to 2k life. That's pretty good. So what do we want to do here? From here on, you walk a bit into the map and then you start scouring the map, going to the bottom side of the map, a bit to the right, and then north again, sort of like, yeah, snake pattern, because there are two things. Here is a quest item you need. It's an encounter, a lot of mobs will spawn around you, but since we're playing Popcorn SRS, we just stand in the middle and let our mobs do the job. Another map dropped. In this case, it's exactly the same one, so we have 2 Bone Crypt. There is an item later where we use it on the on a map, and it will change into a different tier 1 map. Very cool. Also, if you're playing with friends, you can exchange the maps, you can run the maps together. And I'm not sure if that's still a thing. Of course, you can also sell the map. And there used to be a website to exchange maps. So if you have one, the other person has a different one, you can exchange those. It's kind of cool. Can we craft in here? No. It's too bad. +1 level of socketed melee gems is very bad. Do we only have those? Oh, never mind. We have more than enough scrolls. Maybe we need to sort at one point. It's getting fuller. I think we're picking up a second divine flask. Sell all the things, stash them, and dash them. We continue. Vastery Desert. What do we want here? Pick up the Stormblade, and we continue to scour because the next thing we want here is the waypoint. And there it is. Crafting recipe. Attack and cast speed. Pick up the waypoint. And now we want to stick to the right side. We're just going 3 o'clock. And we will find an entrance that is not yet open. But we collected the Stormblade, so we make a portal here. We cannot log out here. We talk to Sin. We talk to Petarus and Vanya.
You did it.
First of all, they give us some reward. I don't know why.
Have you ever heard? Well, it took some...
And then we get a bottled storm. We go back in, and now this one here opens. Here's the oasis. And we found the syndicate once again.
You gave my pride a bloody nose. Now the greed's on
Just for fun, freaking them.
Of course you do.
Fun's over, Reinrot. Nest invader.
Okay, they're all dead. I'm
death.
not into
Oh, not pretty.
figuring out what the hell
Keep your
to do.
word or
So
lose your head.
there are new items now. As you can see this squiggly text, and they are called veiled items. And what we want to do is unveil them. We need to talk to a certain person for that, and we then get a mod, another mod on the item. So if you see that this is another exit, that's the wrong one. If you see this fairly early into the map, you can pretty much go to the other side here, to the right, and then hug this wall and go down. As far as I know, that is the layout. Oh. Here's also another hideout for us. Desert hideout. If people want to pick it up, go ahead. I'm not going to, but we are picking up the loot. So, cartographer's chisels are blacksmith's whetstones for maps. So once they're white, most of the time they drop white quality. In later, you can chisel maps from, I'd say, tier 5, 6, 7. Some people only chisel at like 10. Yeah, you don't want to chisel right away, but you do want to overall do it because it increases the quantity of items that drop. Here is a scorpion that spawns. Very nasty boss, burrows down all the time and does a lot of chaos damage, physical damage. It then burrows under, tries to attack you once, burrows away, does it again. You need to be in close proximity, so we do this. But what we don't want to do is he or she burrows down again and then digs to the next spot. We don't want to stand in the way of the scorpion like we did now. You take damage. It's not a big deal, but you can avoid it. You can walk up. Don't get hit by the slam he or she does. I don't know if that scorpion's male or female. No idea. If you're not close enough, the scorpion will constantly just throw the thing. Also, there's quicksand, and yeah, you are getting slowed by the quicksand, of course. Here's the end, and very annoying boss, in my opinion. Burrows up, and then every time he or she, Shakari, seems like a female, every time Shakari burrows up, that's a lot of damage. You want to... I'm not sure how to avoid it, but yeah, try to keep moving. For melees, this is a very annoying fight. For our Necromancer, it's a piece of cake. As far as I know, if you stand here, quicksand will never hit you anyways. And Shakari is dead. We found a ring. Soulbound. Something with links. There's a very funny story
Rest, my child. Be
about
free.
that. You could log out, you can use a portal scroll. I think we're fine with portal scrolls now. And we now... No, it's not here.
You
Next
killed
quest.
Shikari.
Talk to Irasha. She's giving you another skill book. So, now we have those veiled items. What the hell do we do?
I
We
am
talk to
June.
June. We can... You guys hold control, left-click
Exile?
June, and then it opens this window. You still hold control, put in the item, unveil, and then you can pick one of those three. Then this will also unlock in your crafting bench, which you then can use. Honestly, I don't care too much. There's some very desirable stats you want. Stuff like +2 of level of succulent AoE gems, very strong for certain things. My flammability is an AoE gem as well. It has the tag AoE, so it would be level 19 by now, because we have the +2 from our staff and the +2 if we socket it in here. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Whoa. Whoa. Damn. Damn. Prefix. Oh my god, we can craft another resistance on this, and we got ourselves a new helmet. Fusings? Do we have fusings? We do. Do we have Amoros scraps? We do. Quality this badass up to 20. Easy. One fuse. Crafting bench. Boom. Fire S. You also unlock one that you can craft with Chaos Orbs. You can chill. You can use an alchemy if you have enough. If you want to go cheaper, go with one transmute. Boom. Amazing helmet. Holy. If I get this on League Start, chef's kiss. Now we have a problem. We don't have enough decks for our haste. God damn it. It's fine. I think we have a poopy haste here. Let me just put that in for now. It's fine. So, if you want to change gems, the easiest is to put the items close together and just do right click, left click. Item goes back in. We're selling this one. Yep, they're all going into the garbage. Selling those here as well in this case. Some can be very good. Interesting ring, unaffected by temporal chains. You could keep this and use it in maps. There are maps that have a mod that just curses you throughout the entire map. So having that ring, when there's a map with you are cursed by temporal chains, you equip the ring, you are not cursed by temporal chains. Normally there should be June. Click on decorations. Hello June. Control,
Hello.
left click, put the item in. Doesn't matter what we do. Lady Roth. Sell the items. And we continue. Got a skill point. We're good to go. And we get more strength. Yeah, we're picking up more life. And then I think I'm going into block. Also, I think I'm going to switch the offering soon. I think it's called Bone Offering, and that one gives me block chance as well. Because we want a tanky boy. Ooh, Orb of Binding. That can, I think, drop in Act 2 already as well. And will give you just a 4-link by default. You use it, boom, 4-link. Easy. That's awesome. We continue. Essences are very good. You're not losing anything from picking them up. For the mobs, some can be very tough. Fire and Ignite resistance, that's not the best for my build, but my build is still very strong. We want to go like north, like 11 o'clock, get to the foothills. Continue. Strongbox, let's do it. Why not? Nothing! We want to hug the top wall in this case. Pick up the waypoint. And we continue to the Boiling Lake. Pretty easy layout here as well. All we do is go north. Hey, more essences. Why not? He's dead. And we continue to get more life next. Awesome. We could also decide, hey, you know what? I'm fine on life. 2k life, for me, it's my taste. Is fine to do maps, to start maps. Get a lot of levels once you're in maps. I can decide to just get more damage. So we could pick up minions do more damage here. This. We can pick up this entire wheel here, mostly, most modes. And to just get more damage. It's fine as well. We might do that instead. In my opinion, 2k life is fine to start white maps. The build, you just stand behind, let your minions kill everything. Okay, this guy does a gaze, like Medusa. He wants to turn you into stone. You want to stand behind him. Pick up crafting recipe, get the quest item, and log out. Alright. Let's sell some items.
Yes?
Yes.
Chance to suppress spell damage. A very strong defensive stat. If you play near this area, down here somewhere, you should get 100% spell suppression. Very strong stat. It reduces incoming spell damage by half. It's insane. It's crazy. We continue to the left side from this waypoint on. Here is a zone boss. Maybe we find him. If we find him, we kill him. That zone boss, once we kill him... Ah, there he is. Boulder back. He's dead. Pick up the Calendar of Fortune. And we can turn this into the city. To Kataros and the other gal. And then we get another respect point. Pretty cool. If you don't find them, meh, it's okay. Flame dash or any movement skills is very useful here. We continue. Alright, the tunnel. This is the place where we will find the next Trial of Ascendancy. Oh, it's already here. It's somewhere in the beginning. The path forks. And then you just go in here. There are those flying chainsaw things. It's sort of easy in the beginning, but they get more. And the vision is pretty bad here. This can kill you. It did kill me a couple times in the past. If you can, flame dash through them. And yeah, don't panic. Try to chill out. If you know, hey, I'm going to get hit by the chainsaws, try to not stand in the middle of it, because as far as I know, you take more damage being in the middle. Some of those mobs are pretty dangerous as well. They are less kept though. Why did they hurt so much? Pick up the crafting recipe and the plague, and the last one is an Act 10.
Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Picking up the wands and the one-handed caster weapons, because it could be that they drop with a +1 fire or +1 anything, and you can sell them very easily in the league start. Or, in case of +1 fire, we want to keep them and use them. The exit to this level is sort of 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Those golems can be very, very tough, like in this case. Okay, he also has extra life, but they can be very iffy because they do chaos damage. Oh, he does the chaos blobs, chaos volatiles. You want to run away from them or run into them, and then they drop to the ground and you want to run away from them because they hurt. A lot of people die from them. Waypoint. We continue. Crucible mechanic. And we go. The quarry.
You have goodbye.
When I'm ready, and not before.
So, the quarry waypoint is right in the middle of the map, and from there on you need to go to the top right and the bottom left area, and either you find the Shrine of the Winds, which we just found now, or you find another entrance. In this case, Shrine of the Winds, there's a boss fight. Can be very annoying. Boss disappears a lot. There it is, Garukan, Queen of the Winds. Don't stand in the hurricanes or dust devils, I don't know what they are. Try to dodge them. Very easy for Necromancer once again. Just man, that build. That's awesome. She goes invis, she spawns mobs. You just don't want to stand in the hurricanes in the wind. Dodge Reno. Boom. Next one is dead. We can log out. Log back in. Make sure to pick up the quest item. Talk to them. We get the item from killing Boulder back. All elemental resistances. We keep this for now. It's a pretty okay ring. All elemental resistances you can always treat as whatever resistance. Well, it says all ally res, so it's 13 for cold fire and lightning. It's pretty sick.
Be careful.
Sell the items. Stash the items. Use the book. And now you can decide who will be the leader of the world, I don't know, with this Sikima feather. You either talk to Irasha, who has very good arguments for why we should give her the feather, or we talk to Tasuni, our monk Zen bro.
The nightmares are but whispers now. My sister's shadows.
In this case,
You've done
we give him
yourself
the
proud
thing.
today, Exile.
Click it. And now, since we want more damage best, we click more damage. Go back to the quarry. Oh, I think one of our zombies died. How the hell? Yep. We continue. Oh, strongbox. We want strongbox, we want loot. We're getting frozen. Getting an anti-freeze flask ASAP in the story is gonna help you a lot. I was too lazy to do it. Also, you could get Arctic armor and then you're immune to getting frozen. It's pretty sick. Or you use Purity of Elements. You're immune to all the things. Sometimes the next level is also not on the left side, but then you have to just wrap around here a bit, and it's the refinery. I think this might be the dirtiest boss in the entire story. Very high HP in my opinion, can deal a lot of damage and a very annoying arena. Very Monka-esque boss, but the more damage you have, the shorter the fight will be. Yeah, it's those thingies, those Tesla coils. You will do lightning damage. Make sure your lightning res kept. You should have all res kept by now, besides chaos. You can dash through them, and you're not getting hit by it, because you weren't at that position really. You're sort of teleporting anyways. You sort of want to go north side every time, and then every time it makes like a curve or anything like that, just follow it along. Just follow the way I'm going. It should be here somewhere. One more bend. Should be here. Okay. So here it is. The boss is just north of my cursor. We're preparing a lot of SRS. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And he's doing a slam, so be careful. And an explosion, like this one. And he is dead. Because our build is amazing. Click this, pick up the item, log out. Log back in. Sip some tea. Make sure to drink. Stay hydrated, people. Click on Sin, since we're in town here anyways. We give him the 2 items that we picked up earlier. One from the Basilisk. And the one we just picked up now. Waypoint, the quarry. And this is pretty much the end of this act. It's the nasty stuff again. We sadly have to go back into the belly of the beast. Okay. And here we fight the 3 musketeers again. Doedry, Chavron, and the other person who thinks he is an artist. Maligaro. That's his name. My god, that guy's tanky. Cycling damage reduction. The worst invention since the atomic bomb. No thank you, GGG, for inventing cycling damage reduction. Not a fun mechanic. How it works is, I am pretty much immune to everything besides fire. 1, 2, 3, I am immune to everything besides cold. 1, 2, 3. I'm immune to everything. And it cycles through all of those, including physical, as far as I know, including chaos damage. Very annoying. So you just have a couple of seconds to damage. And you also do damage with the other stuff, but very, very little. It's stupid. Not a fun mechanic. Especially if those mobs are very tanky, deal a lot of damage. That mob is scarier than bosses. Most of the time, rare mobs are scarier than the map bosses, the zone bosses. I don't have the best pattern here, where to go. Just, again, hashtag hug a wall. That always works. Caster Mastery, opening chests for us, again, in my opinion, very useful. You never know, in every unopened chest you run past is a Mirror of Kalandra, the most expensive item in Path of Exile. Every single chest you don't open has a mirror. Here. Come on. 20% chance. Okay, since we did open this chest, of course there's not a mirror in there. See? Pretty good, huh? Oh, electric pylons, run the hell away. They hurt. Also a dumb mechanic in the game. No one likes that one. But GGG has a lot of joy in killing people in-game. Not in real life. And not murderers. Well, honestly, we don't know. Who knows? Continue. Very annoying area. A bit Monka-esque overall. The mobs are a bit scary. But what can I say? I'm playing the most amazing build of all time. I'm waiting for the patch notes. They come in 6 days. No, wait. Fewer days. 5 days. God damn. So in 5 days we get patch notes. I'll make 2 videos about it. I'll make a short video talking just about boom 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 important changes. And then I'll make a long video where I will read the entire patch notes. Let's see how many words they will write again. Most of the time it's way over 10,000 words. It's a big game. Let's see. I'm very hyped. Everyone is very hyped for the patch notes. Over Alchemy. Black Core. Almost at the very end. Talk to Sin. Those 3 hearts open. Remember, this was the arena where we fought Malachi. So we go in. We need to go in all of them. And this is Chevron's area. Lightning damage, really. We go through here. God damn it. This boy's tanky. Ooh, nice. We got some fractured items. For the fun of it, let's identify them. Let's see. There is a chance that there will be a gem in there. A crazy item. Who knows? Good life. But sadly, the rest of these stats are really good. So, this one has a so-called hybrid mod. It's tier 4. Armor and life. Not worth. Bad. 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 Of course. We sell them all. Stash it. Selling the ball? We're selling the ball. Selling those 2. Okay, we continue. Chevron wants her ass handed back to her. And we'll do that. Instead of haste, we could also get grace, which is an aura giving us a flat amount of evasion and increasing the evasion percentage wise. Very strong, but even better for evasion characters. But it's a layer of defense we want. Chevron Serena. She can be very strong. She throws a lot of lightning bolts at you. You don't want to stand in them. For this build, it's no problem. She's dead. We go on to the next. Maligado's Misery. Physical damage, poison damage. Sorry, chaos damage. Those Blade Vortex Hurricanes, I think they do chaos damage, poison damage, chaos, my god, physical damage, chaos damage mix. So, just run past. Pretty easy. Areas are pretty long, in my opinion. Here he is. He's pretty easy. Wait, why are all of our zombies dead? Chevron might have killed them. How much life do they have? Yeah, that's not a lot of life. Okay, he will then despawn and spawn a couple of twins or copies, illusions. He's going to use Kagebunshin no Jutsu. We kill him and we go into the last one. Dodri's Despair. There will be those monoliths and they have sort of an aura. And in that aura you get a curse. Depending on the color of the ring, you can see what it does. Vulnerability, temporal chains, and enfeeble. Those are the most common ones. Oh, oh nice, we got some fractured items again. Could be good. No. Nope. Too bad. I think the weighting is very low to get a good one. This build is blasting, damn. How can anyone not play this build? So, she's very annoying, especially if you don't do a lot of damage. She's spawning 3 pylons and then she yells at you. If you hide behind the pylons, you're good. If you don't, you take damage. She's dead. Talk to Sin. He opens the thing and now they fuse together into an disgusting abomination and fight you again. Called the Depraved Trinity. Amazing. You want to be on your toes, you don't want to stand in those puddles, they curse you with temporal chains, making you slower. Then the Depraved Trinity in the phases in between will spawn scorpions. And yeah, nasty fight, pretty tough fight. I used to play in the Gauntlet, very hard racing league. But yeah, and this boss was the end boss for a lot of people. Very disgusting boss. Talk to Lily Roth. Sail to Oriath. And we're officially in Act 10. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Tell me what content you want to see. And see you in the next video.